Hello and welcome back. This video covers Unit 6, Activity 4, 6 through 9, Road to $1 million. Alright, for number 6, Blaine wants to have $1,000 in 10 years. The following are the choices in which he can invest. A savings account earning 3% that's compounded quarterly. A checking account earning 1% compounded monthly, or a money market account earning 4.5% compounded semi-annually. So we just say that account A will be the first one, account B is the second one, and account C is the third one. All right, and Blaine plans on making no withdrawals or deposits for 10 years. It says rewrite the formula from question 3 for the present value and allow for any compounding periods. Okay, so you remember the formula, the future value formula is PV times 1 plus I over N raised to the NT. And then the PV, if you solve for PV, present value, it would be the future value divided by all of this in parentheses. Okay, number 7, rewrite the present value formulas for each account that Blaine is considering. Make sure that the formulas include compounding periods other than annual and incorporate the different rates. So let's go up to account A, a savings account earning 3% compounded quarterly. So in this formula, we'll have the future value, that's going to be $1,000. The interest rate for that account is 3%, converted to a decimal would be 0.03. It's compounded quarterly, so that means N is going to be 4. And then this N in the exponent is also 4, and the time is 10 years. So again, for account A, it's PV equals 1,000 divided by, parentheses 1 plus 0.03 divided by 4, raised to the power of 4 times 10. Now when you get ready to calculate this, or if you were calculating this, we know that 4 times 10 is 40, so you could just put 40 in your calculator for the exponent. All right, for account B, it's a checking account earning 1%. It's compounded monthly. So again, the future value is still 1,000. On the bottom, it'd be 1 plus I. That's the interest rate. Well, that'll be 1% divided by 12 because in account B, it's compounded monthly, and there are 12 months in a year. So N would be 12 here, the same N is 12 here, and then T is also 10. So here we have account B. Present value is 1,000 divided by 1 plus 0.01 divided by 12 raised to the power of 12 times 10. And finally, account C. That's a money market account. It's earning 4.5% and it's compounded semi-annually. So the 4.5%, that means you're going to change the interest rate to a decimal. That would be 0.045. Future value is still 1,000 up here at the top. And N, well, semi-annually is twice a year. So N would be 2. And then the N up here is also 2, and then T is still 10 years. So there is your account C. Present value is 1,000 divided by 1 plus 0.045 divided by 2, all raised to the power of 2 times 10. All right, here's number 8. It says graph the present value formula for each account, label the axes, scales, curves, and provide titles. Okay, let's go ahead and graph this. I'm going to go to my TI-84 calculator. I'm going to press the Y equals button. And then this is where you type in the different equations. All right, so this was equation 1, the very equation A with the 3% calculated at quarterly. The second line is the second equation of account B. It was 1% and it was compounded monthly. That's 12. And then the third equation is from account C, and that was the 4.5%. Okay, so let's go ahead and graph this. I'm going to press the graph button. You're going to see all 3 curves at the same time, and the green curve is the 3% curve. The red curve is going to be the 1% curve, and the blue curve is going to be the 4.5% curve. All right, so let's press graph. All right, and there we have it. So this middle curve, the green one, is the 3%. The blue one is the 4.5%, and the red one is the 1%. So it says which factor is the most significant or has the most significant effect on the curve. And I'm going to say that is the interest rate. The 4.5% is the curve that is decreasing the fastest. And the 3% is decreasing the next fastest. And then the slowest one to decrease is the one with the 1%. Okay? All right, let's go back to the page. And here's what we can say. The higher the interest rate, the lower the present value is needed to achieve your goal. Yeah, so let's look at this. Let's blow this up again. This is a picture of the graph. The highest interest rate is the one at the bottom. So that means you need the least amount to reach your goal if your interest rate is the highest. All right, and then question 9. In which account should Blaine invest? And that is going to be account C. That's the third account. That is the money market account. The money market account will allow Blaine to start with less money and still achieve his goal. All right, that concludes Unit 6, Activity 4, numbers 6 through 9.